Is it Monday Night Raw or is it Night of the Living Dead? Because half of the Raw roster have come back to life. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Time for your Monday Night Raw review. But who knows? Because we expect that half of this roster to be written off after what we seen last week. But surprise, surprise, everybody has made a miraculous recovery. Apart from CM Punk, who, after his little beatdown on SmackDown, looks like he's going to be out the game for at least a few weeks. How convenient.
Out the game despite driving away like prime Max Verstappen after the beatdown. So work that one out in his wee G-Wagon. But anyway, let's G-Wagon your ass into this show.
Whereas Chad Gable was laying flat up against the wall looking like he'd just been sprayed on. And then the next thing, he wins a match tonight. So there you go. Never count out Chad Gable. Bet on Chad Gable. That's the meaning coming out of this. That's the lesson learned, I think.
Is it red or Gabe?
What?
Red or Gabe? Red or black, red or Gabe?
Oh, it's
Gabe for Gable. Reel it in, son. Come on, join the party. But Drew McIntyre's out there. He's talking about Larry. Your stupid ass dog, Larry. I tell you what, right? I don't
get a thumbs up for me. Drew McIntyre stole CM Punk's little bracelet last week. It's got the initials AJ on it, and it's also got Larry spelt on it. I mean, I was kind of hoping Drew would just like rip this up and toss it in the crowd or something, but he decided to abuse CM Punk's dog Larry and call Larry the ugliest looking freaky little dog of all time. And I mean, he's not very wrong. It's a weird looking fucking dog.
Yo, I think it's the worst looking dog I've seen that doesn't have anything wrong with it.
Well, looking at it, it's got quite a few things wrong with it. Like,
I mean, potentially, but you know, it's.
Did you just assume its capabilities?
I did just assume its capabilities. I don't know, CM Punk's got like a weird fetish with his dog. It's almost like he knows it looks like a rat, and he's like, yeah, this is going to be the gimmick for Larry going forward.
Well, Larry, I want to see Larry versus Drew McIntyre, but I thought it was a good promo for Drew. He talked about how CM Punk, tried to steal everything for him, but no, he is going to steal everything for CM Punk, essentially, and he's going to make his life a misery, and he's going to have to watch him as he enters Money in the Bank, and he's going to get his title back, and there's nothing CM Punk can do about it, and he claims that he's got CM Punk's entire family now in his corner because of the bracelet. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a bracelet made with some beads. It's not exactly meaning that Larry's not going to, start barking in celebration if Drew McIntyre wins the briefcase. It's not going to happen.
Larry did beat up the Elite, though.
Well, that is true.
Larry was there.
Here, maybe Larry's a guard dog. You ever thought of that? It's a protection. Maybe CM Punk should bring Larry with him next time he comes to Raw.
Maybe, potentially. Here, it would be a turn-up for the books, but
if CM Punk's not able to fight at SummerSlam, maybe Larry will be.
Potentially.
Larry versus Drew.
Treats on a pole match, but good promo for Drew. Drew's good these days.
Yeah, good way to start the show. Says that, you're going to be miserable, you're going to be in pain, I'm going to become the World Heavyweight Champion in spite of your ass. So, I mean, good way to start the show. We then get a video recap of the Wyatts. I mean, another decent follow-up, I guess, showing what happened last week. We then get a limo or a car, even a Jeep, some sort of, I don't know, Volkswagen, whatever it was, arrive at the arena. And at this point in the UK, we go to a break. It turns out it was Chad Gable, and he refused to do an interview, but we didn't see that. We just seen a car arrive, and then, I mean, that was it. So yeah, apparently it was Chad Gable.
Yeah, we didn't really know what was going on there, but Chad Gable, he was still suffering that like bullet wound to the side of his dome, the side of his temple. But up next, we've got a real injury, because apparently Ludwig Kaiser got injured. When Sheamus delivers the Brogue Kick in the match here with Braun Breaker, apparently he's done something to his abdominal region, and it looks like he's going to miss SummerSlam. And apparently the plans were for Sheamus against Ludwig Kaiser at SummerSlam. Don't know how that match would have made it to the card, but I don't wish injury on the guy, but let's not pretend that Ludwig Kaiser's this bloody megastar. People on Twitter are actually greeting about this.
Well, I don't know what you're saying about the injury.
It was all over Twitter.
Well, there
I
you
believe
go.
it was when Sheamus delivered the Brogue Kick. The way he went down, he was clutching himself like he'd been shot.
I mean, it did look like it looked like a bit of a mess, the Brogue Kick. But another thing that bothered me was, this is back-to-back weeks where Braun Breaker was pretty much beat. They had Braun Breaker in trouble. It looks like Braun Breaker was about to be on the receiving end of that Kaiser manoeuvre before Sheamus jumped in again. Last week, it looked like Braun Breaker was about to lose to Sheamus. before Ludwig Kaiser jumped in. So, I mean, with Braun Breaker dominating and taking out Ricochet, but ever since then he has had 2 matches, and it's looked like he was about to be on the losing end of both of them. So, I don't quite get that. Whatever, hopefully Ludwig Kaiser gets back to full health soon, but I mean, Kaiser versus Sheamus, to me, it seems like a match that should be on one of these like lesser pay-per-views. Oh, but they only want 5 matches. Well, you know what? Just put a 6th one on. I don't think it's a SummerSlam worthy match.
I don't think it's a pay-per-view worthy match, man. I think it should just be settled on Raw. There's nothing...
You've seen some of this shit that gets on premium live events.
Yeah, no, I get that, but it seems like of late it seems just to be like 5 matches, and it's never really a singles match.
Yeah, then Damian Priest finds the Judgment Day playing WWE 2K24. Dominic is eating chicken nuggets. Well, they looked alright, to be honest. I wonder where he ordered them from.
McDonald's.
Dominic then shows Priest a text that he received from Liv, and it's a photo. Carlito looks at the photo and he goes, "That's cool." So, yeah, I wonder what kind of photos here that Dominic's been receiving.
The line starts behind me. I'd rather it be a man, little Dom.
I actually seen a meme where, like, it shows you what Dominic actually got received, and it was a Dynamite rating. And they're all looking shocked at it. I thought it was pretty funny. Like,
that's cool. 502.
Dominic explains how Rhea Ripley she won't know how Liv got his number. He says he doesn't know. I mean, could it be Finn Balor? He's looking a wee bit shady here in the background. Damien says he doesn't want to sound like a broken record, but at the same time, the Braun Strowman problem is yet to be fixed, and they're continuing to play video games. This is very reminiscent of the Bloodline. It's almost like they just have to say there's a problem and then insert person's name. They did it with the Bloodline. Hey, we need to fix our Kevin Owens problem. We need to fix our Randy Orton problem. We need to fix our Jey Uso problem.
Brock Lesnar problem.
No, but why do they think that's good? Why do they think that is good fucking television? Could you imagine, instead of anything interesting actually happening with McMahon and Austin, McMahon was just sitting backstage and was like, "We have to fix the Stone Cold Steve Austin problem." It just sounds so fucking phony. And another thing, Damian Priest I think he's turning into a little bitch. All he does is complain lately. People say there's signs of a face turn coming here. But for a face turn to come, the guy would need to be a bit more likeable. And in my opinion, right now, he's probably one of the least likeable members of the Judgment Day.
No, he is. I mean, JD Madonna, it's like, the guy's that bad, can you even like or hate him? He's just there. He's like a bad smell.
Yeah, just all Damien seems to do is moan and bitch now. I don't really see how that's a face turn coming.
You guys are playing 2K24. You mind if I join you?
It would have been better if they were playing like Shut Your Mouth or Here Comes the Pain or SmackDown vs. Raw, but we then get a commercial break. Braun Breaker's banging on Adam Pearce's door. He's sick and tired of everybody getting involved. He wants to have a match with Sami Zayn. Pearce tells Braun to calm down, I'll take care of it. But Sami Zayn walks in, joins the conversation. Sami says if Braun wants a title shot, he can have it, and the match gets made official for Money in the Bank. So that's Sami Zayn's contribution for Monday Night Raw tonight. This match is official. Sami versus Braun. I mean, surely Braun Breaker will win at Money in the Bank.
If Braun Breaker does not win, man, Triple H is not cooking. It's as simple. He's not cooking anyway, even if he does win. But come on.
What are you playing at? Fuck.
Come on, man. But here, I tell you what, he's cooking with hee-haw. It's like a wee, the wee child's body pretend kitchen. That's what Triple H is in with his big nose. If he does not win this match, what are you playing at? I get it. There's a lot going on in the world title scene, but he has to beat Sami Zayn. Don't turn him into Chad Gable 2.0, where he can't even scrape a win against Sami Zayn.
This Sami Zayn run's been shite, though, to be fair. It's just boring me. Anyway, second match, Lyra Valkyria versus Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane, women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Lyra Valkyria wins.
I thought it was alright. Normally these women triple threat matches are borderline horrendous.
But it was so fucking predictable that Lyra Valkyria was winning. I mean, was it ever in doubt?
Oh, come on, show a bit of positivity.
Anyway, she plants Sane with the Nightwing to pick up the victory. My wings at this point were broken. I was flying high anyway. I was
the Nightwing
low.
Sounds like a manoeuvre you should do when you want to go to bed while watching Monday Night Raw at 4 AM. The Nightwing.
Sounds like a move Benoit would perform on you. Anyway, we go back for the break. Drew McIntyre's arguing with Adam Pearce. Pearce says that, look, Drew, you need to earn the right to participate in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But Drew thinks he should get a free spot because He's been fucked out of the title by pretty much everybody. Drew says that, no, you can't hold quitting against me last week because I didn't really quit. I was making that shit up. He says that he's a good guy here. How's it fair that Seth Rollins immediately gets a world title shot after he beat him at WrestleMania and then Seth was gone for 3 months? How is it fair that CM Punk can steal one of Adam Pearce's referee shots and screw him over at Clash at the Castle? Drew says he believes in Pearce. However, if Pearce doesn't do the right thing, Drew will show him what real disruption looks like. And I thought this was another good wee promo here for Drew McIntyre. And he's got a very fair point, actually. I mean, Drew doesn't do... How the fuck does Seth Rollins get an immediate world title rematch against Damian Priest, but Drew doesn't get a rematch after getting screwed? Drew can't get into the Money in the Bank match. Just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Now, you could argue Drew was a bit fortunate to be given a world title match against Damian Priest, but, I mean, I guess that was the rematch for him losing.
But see, I don't like this, right? I think it's a good promo, right? But it's the context. It's almost like, here, we've got so many writing flaws these days, let's turn them into storylines. That's a sign of a fucking mess, in my opinion. You don't do that. And the writing flaw is like, what happens to people have to earn stuff? Alright, yes, McIntyre's going to have to earn it, potentially, right? But what about Seth Rollins? He's right, he just comes back and gets given a world title shot straight away. It's like, and it's almost like, here, that's a writing flaw. I have to earn it. Everyone else has to earn it. Why does he lose to me, then has 3 months off and gets a title shot? It's like, what are we doing? Why couldn't Seth Rollins have had a match last week or this week to determine his number one contendership against Priest?
I don't know, but you know what? I don't really care. So that's it. That's what you're getting. That's your whack. Indianapolis is getting to host the Royal Rumble, and it looks like it's getting SummerSlam and WrestleMania in the coming years too. So Indianapolis getting... You think you said it was going to get all three in the same year?
I didn't say that. I said they were getting all three within the next couple of years. I think Pat McAfee's pretty crucial to that deal.
Right, we then get Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Dominic Mysterio segment. Liv Morgan comes out, wants to speak with Dom, but Dom isn't there. Calls him Daddy Dom, says that Rhea doesn't care about you like I care about you. Pretty much begs him to come out, says that, I hope you enjoyed the gifts, but I've got one more for you. And he doesn't get Dirty Dom. She gets Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega says, I got a gift for everyone here tonight, and that is shutting you the hell up. Says she doesn't really understand why she's so obsessed with Rhea's sloppy seconds and Dominic. And she says that while Zelina Vega is out here to chase a women's championship, Liv Morgan is too busy chasing Dirty D. And I thought that was a really good call. You know what? Zelina Vega, not just tonight, I actually think she is really good on the mic. I think she's the best. I think she is easily, by the way, the best female talker. People would say Becky Lynch. I think Zelina Vega shits all over
I think Becky Lynch is awful on the mic.
I think Zelina Vega...
rambling on.
I think Zelina Vega is the best female mic talker in WWE.
I think this is the best work she's done in a while. And I think...
No, I've always thought she was...
I think, just compare her to Liv Morgan in this segment, night and day.
I do think, and for that, you know what? Why doesn't Zelina Vega deserve a shot at the belt or deserve a title reign? Look at the amount of fucking bums that have been given title reigns.
She is smaller though than Larry the Dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, but you know what? Why not just stick a mask on her and she can pretend to be Rey Mysterio? He was small and he won titles.
Booyaka, booyaka.
No, you know what? I think Zelina Vega's got a title shot, a title run in her. There's been worse people hold championships.
Absolutely. Could have pulled the trigger last year in Puerto Rico, but they didn't.
Yeah, I would have done that. Maybe, yeah, that's an excuse to go back to Puerto Rico. Anyway, I thought this was really good. Liv Morgan says that she hasn't forgotten about her title. It's the most important thing in her life. Claims that she took out Rhea Ripley, that she put Becky Lynch into early retirement. All this shit that we've heard before. She says there's nothing that means more to her than this title, but... I mean, ever since she won that belt, has she even defended it once? I do not recall it. Has she even came close to wrestling anybody? Or all she's really done is chase Dominic Mysterio around. So, yeah, I think Zelina Vega's comments hold up here. I think she had a very fair point. But she says that you're worried about having fun. Well, it's not going to be that much fun when I take that belt from you. And that's it. You want to have fun? Why don't we have fun tonight? Because you've schemed for all these opportunities and I've starved for mine. So that's it. She wants the title shot, but Liv Morgan goes, nah, not tonight. I'm kind of busy right now. That's it. You're not getting it. So there you go. Zelina says she doesn't want to wait for next week. Let's do it tonight. But Dominic Mysterio comes down. So there you go. Zelina's going to have to wait on hold because Dominic's coming down. Dominic tries to cut a promo, but he gets booed at the building. So he has to speak like one word at a time. He eventually tells her that he got the gifts, but he did not like them. And Dominic says that he basically wants anybody to be champion other than Liv, so he'll help Zelina Vega. But Zelina Vega doesn't need Dominic's help, but does she need the help of Mr. Rey Mysterio? So Dominic is standing there, Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan getting into a bit of a brawl. Dominic can't speak. He's trying to talk here, but he just can't get words out.
At least he got a PS5 though, in his wee Judgment Day clubhouse from Liv Morgan. Nice gift. We all like a bit of PlayStation 5, but I think it's good, the heat that Dominic Mysterio's got.
Even though I do think half of that shit's like phoned in, but
yeah, no, I do agree. But I think the segment actually kind of went downhill when him and Ray came out, which is bizarre to think.
No, I thought it was a good segment. I did enjoy it. Liv attacks Zelina. They start brawling. Rey Mysterio comes out to pull Liv off Zelina. And then Ray's got Liv and they kind of bump into Dom. And then Dom's pissed, so he pushes down Ray. And then Dom just leaves upset. And Liv Morgan starts following Dom after he leaves the ring and all this shit. And it's like even Dominic coming down though and pulling Liv Morgan off Zelina, it just looks awkward, doesn't it, when there's like any sort of male and female kind of
there's no ferocity on anything.
He has to like almost gently lift her off her, and it's like it's just fucking crazy.
But then he almost steamrolled Ray.
Yeah, it's just it's just weird, Like, see when Lita was beating up Stephanie McMahon back in the day, Triple H didn't come and gently lift Lita off, do you know what I mean? Fucking grabbed her by the hair, pedigree.
Good night.
Then Austin came in with some steel chairs. It's just strange now. It's like...
Then Edge came in. Anyway, let's move on, brother. Testify.
We get Kathy Kelly back. But I enjoyed the angle, definitely. So there you go. Title shot next week. Kathy Kelly backstage with Adam Pearce. Chad Gable shaking up. He's medically cleared tonight, so that's good. He's going to get his title shot. We got a Seth Rollins vignette. Good for him, showing you all the success that he's had over the years. Dominic tells Liv Morgan backstage to leave him alone. Liv just wants to thank Dom for being her hero because Dom saved her from her deadbeat dad. And he says, I didn't save you. I just don't like Ray. He's a deadbeat. You thought he was going to say something else.
Dickhead, I thought he was going to say that. But enter R-Truth. He's like, I've always had a soft spot for Tom and Nick. And he also thinks that Liv Morgan's Carmella. I like R-Truth, but I don't know. I feel like it's wearing a wee bit thin these days. It just seems to be the same old, same old. But he agrees to a World Tag Team title match tonight.
Yeah, it's just repeating the same shite, getting different names mixed up and claiming that he's in the Judgment Day. It's funny, like, but after a while, it does get a bit repetitive.
Yeah, like, change it up, man.
Miz, who was on commentary at this point, bolts backstage to try and prevent Truth from giving away a shot at the tag team titles. So that's the fastest I think I've ever seen the Miz run. So fair play to him, or at least since they cashed in Money in the Bank against Randy Orton.
Absolutely. But up next, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, men's Money in the Bank. Chad Gable before the match says he will become Master in the Bank. You liked it. I didn't much like it. The match for me, it's just two big guys and a midget into at the end of the day.
But the midget wins. Judgment Day come out, attack Strowman. We get a moonsault off the top rope for Gable. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. Nikki Cross then comes out. She crawls towards Gable. Gable leaves the ring and just walks away. And then Nikki Cross comes over and hands Michael Cole a box. And it's addressed to Pat McAfee. Cole opens up the box and it's a VHS tape. It says, "Play me."
Cole's acting very cringe here. Oh, for the kids that don't know what a VHS is, we used to use this like 25 years ago. Everyone knows what a VHS is.
Yeah, see when wrestling used to be good, you could watch it on fucking one of these.
That's what you should have said.
See, now when wrestling's passion, you access it via fucking online platforms and subscriptions. It's shite.
No, but why is the Wyatt Six filming this on a VHS?
When it happened after the beatdown?
Aye.
Not like it happened fucking 20 years ago, like whatever. Alpha Academy backstage, Chad Gable wants to speak to Otis, But Otis says, nah, we're done. I looked at you as a big brother, but you let me down. Maxine says, look, give him time. He's upset, but I'll talk to him and he'll come around. The Creed Brothers and Ivy Nile then appear, and Gable says he needs help, so I don't know.
If he joins with these three, which is obviously going to happen, by God, why did he re-sign with the company?
What a decline that would be, the Alpha Academy.
No, it would. Of course it would. The Creed brothers are just...
Imagine trading Maxine for Ivy Nile, Jesus Christ. And then at least, I think Otis and Tosawa have a comedy element to them.
The Creed brothers are going nowhere. They are Team Angle without the angle.
Aye.
It's just team.
No angle. What's your angle here, kids?
Up next, we've got 4 jobbers.
Yeah, they like to party, they like to have fun. Well, we don't have any fun fucking watching them. Katana Chance, Caden Carter, they don't deserve to be on the main roster at all. They lose this match. Unholy Union retain. Then Damage Control come out and attack the Unholy Union. I guess they want a shot at the tag titles. Couldn't they care less? Damian Priest then finds Liv Morgan leaving the Judgment Day clubhouse. She was talking to Finn Balor. Priest thinks this looks suspicious, but Balor basically says, hey, back off, Priest. She's at the back of the line.
I'm gay. Priest, don't worry about it, brother.
Yeah, I like Dave Meltzer's ratings. I don't care about Liv Morgan. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. Priest says, look, do whatever you want. I'm going to handle business on my own. And he wishes Finn good luck with the main event. We then get a Damian Priest, Seth Rollins segment. Damian Priest says, yo, I watched that video, blah, 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 blah. Seth, you're great, but as long as I remain a World Heavyweight Champion, you're never going to be on the mountaintop again. Seth comes out, says it's Monday Night Rollins, and he didn't like the fact that Priest one-upped him last week, so Seth Rollins is going to one-up him this week, and he makes a stipulation that if he loses, then he will not be able to challenge for the belt again while Priest is champion, but if Priest loses, then he must leave the Judgment Day. I don't really understand it. Isn't that like a double whammy for Priest? Isn't him losing the title enough?
Yeah, it makes no sense, to be honest. Why
would Priest accept this? Why does Priest care? Priest thinks he's better than Seth Rollins, so surely it wouldn't matter if Seth Rollins earned a future title shot.
I think it's stupid enough the heel guy accepting the match anyway.
Isn't this something you say when you've already lost and you're desperate to try and get another shot?
I think he was just trying to make the match feel more important with a couple of weeks to
go.
No,
it probably is, but isn't that what you do when you've already had an opportunity and you're like, I want one more shot, and if I don't do it, I'll never challenge again?
It is, but I don't get it. So what's Seth Rollins going to do if he loses? He won't lose, by the way. He will win, but we lost.
Well, hold on, even if he does lose, it's not like Damian Priest is going to have this belt for the Roman Reigns reign of terror, is he?
True, but out came Gunther. Hey, you guys, only one can be winner. But
only one can touch my nipples.
Only one can touch my nipples. One can only win at Money in the Bank, but at SummerSlam you will be playing loser, second fiddle to my nipples.
It doesn't matter who is better between you two at TLC or Money in the Bank.
MITB.
Whoever is better at Money in the Bank, whoever the better man is at Money in the Bank will be the lesser man at SummerSlam. And then he walks off. That's it. There's Gunther cutting a great fucking promo. Comes out, says about 10 words, then walks off. It's almost as bad as Okada.
Do you want to put a bit of respect on Ricochet's name? Gunther's not fucking better than this guy at promo.
I think he is.
Nah. He is when I put a voice on for him. But that,
you bitchy, shut up. Me tell you to shut up, me from Japan. I wrestle, Dave Meltzer, give me good ready.
I'll give you this, I wouldn't even know where to begin with Ricochet to put a voice on for him.
Just say that you got a show named after you, after The Rock.
I don't even know why I'm on the mic. Well, why the hell are you here, brother? Fuck off.
You don't know what to say, then there's the door. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this promo?
Awful. I don't mind Priest and Rollins. I'm not going to pretend it's good, but fucking Gunther just came out to the ring and
I think you've been a bit harsh on Gunther. The guy's limited. What do you expect him to say?
He's limited like a bloody video that's got an ad suitability, man. The guy, he's not wanted. I think he should be released for this promo right here.
Piss off.
It was fucking rank road.
Do you not think they should get Imperium back together, no, and have Kaiser speak for him, or?
Well, the other guy's he's injured.
Yo, could Paul Heyman not be a Gunther guy?
No.
Could Gunther not be a Paul Heyman guy?
Paul Heyman's probably the only guy with bigger nipples than Gunther, to be honest. You want to go one-on-one with the walrus nipples? Sean Connery.
Do you not think that's what Gunther needs? A talker for him?
He needs the door. That's what he needs. No, I can't stand the guy. Blue-haired freak show bastard.
The Ring General, Gunther. Anyway, that's it. There you go. I mean, up next we get an Uncle Howdy Bo Dallas segment. Uncle Howdy now is speaking to Bo Dallas, even though Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy kind of just asks him, "Hey, how did you feel when your brother died?" What kind of question's that?
Lock me in the cross face and hold me tight.
I mean, of course he didn't feel good. I didn't really understand this. I mean, is this showing that Bo Dallas is like crazy and that he's speaking to himself, even though you can see two?
No, is this like
Have we? I mean, we assume maybe Bo Dallas is the sixth member. Maybe he's not Uncle Howdy.
Is this third person? Is this like an Insidious where you've got like the Never? Is this like an alternative reality where like he's talking to himself, or what's going on?
Could be. It was Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas who are the same person, or at least that's what we believe. Uncle Howdy says, "Don't you think you're exploiting your brother's legacy?" That's kind of something that we've all questioned.
No, it's funny though, right? People are saying this is the best promo of his career. Name me another promo Bo Dallas did.
You can all win if you just believe.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to beat that, does it?
No.
Here, I thought it was alright, but I think it's a bit of a letdown on last week.
Yeah,
last week ended with a massacre. This week ends with JD Madonna winning a match, which we'll get to in a wee minute.
Follow-up wasn't great, but you know, it was a decent promo here from Bo Dallas. I was a little bit confused though, because he was speaking with Uncle Howdy, but we'll see what happens. But I do think it's a poor follow-up. I mean, we get Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas, and we got Nikki Cross earlier, but we don't get any of the other members. We did get a couple of security guys that got beat up earlier, but we didn't see them getting beat up. You know, it's a lot of basically lights off, then lights come on, and you have to make up your imagination as to what happened. I mean, anybody can do that. Is that really great booking?
No.
No, but that's like me turning that light off, going to bed, and telling you guys to make up the conclusion of this review. You know what I mean? It's not really...
If I was going to do that, I did it 40 minutes ago.
You know what I mean? It's not really great fucking storytelling, but...
Here, if you want an hour of silence and you just...
Black screen, you know?
Pretend what we make up, or make up something that we say, then go ahead. Makes the video easier for me.
Yeah, anyway, fifth match, Karrion Kross versus Kofi Kingston. Didn't really last very long. It showed you in the back Xavier Woods getting beat up by the Final Testament. This caused a distraction for Kofi, and Karrion Kross picked up the win. Now, Karrion Kross bores me. I mean, you can talk about Gunther getting released, but nobody should be getting released before this guy.
Karrion Kross is better at cutting promos than Gunther.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock on the clock in the bin. No, they fucking no. Come on, AOP. No, if Triple H is going to push AOP, give me a reason to push you. He must be racist. Why would you push AOP over the what do you call them? Those guys I can't remember. The Hurt Business. Those guys.
The Hurt Business. Possibly. Right, breaking news. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens will take on the Bloodline in a 6-man tag match at Money in the Bank, and there will be a Bloodline acknowledgement ceremony this Friday night on SmackDown. Which 3 members of the Bloodline is it going to be? Could not tell you. Couldn't really care less, to be honest. It just kind of reminds me of the Backlash match. It's very cheap in my opinion. Is this the final match as well for Money in the Bank? I'm trying to think of what's on. You've got 2 Money in the Bank matches. You've got Damian Priest, Seth Rollins. You have Braun Breaker now versus Sami Zayn.
At least the card feels a wee bit.
And you have this match. So if they stick by their 5-match formula, then that's it.
Did they not come out and say that Money in the Bank is going to be like a part of the Big 5?
Possibly, if that's the case, then we might get more than 5 matches, but... Again, you look at the women's belts. What are they doing with them? Why not just save the Money in the Bank's next Saturday? Why not just save Liv Morgan, Selena Vega for that?
Yeah, why not? Makes no sense to me. But anyway, main event time. Awesome Truth.
First of all, it gets announced that next week it's going to be Drew, Sheamus, Eli in a qualifier, and it's going to be Zoe Stark, Dakota Kai, and Ivy Nell in a qualifier. I mean, pretty fucking obvious that Zoe Stark's winning that, is it not?
It is. I was going to let the viewers just imagine us talk about that.
Alright, okay, like Triple H booking, fair enough.
We could talk about Ray.
Also, Ray versus Dom.
Yeah, but let's just have them imagine what we think.
But is it going to happen next week? Is it not going to happen next week? Will it happen? Will it not happen? Are we going to enjoy it? Are we not going to enjoy it? You don't know, guys. And Liv Morgan puts her title on the line against Zelina Vega. Right, up next, main event, Awesome Truth versus the Judgment Day. It's kind of weird that it's a 3-hour show and this is the 6th match of the night.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing for the full show here? So you get, I mean, it was a basic match. Judgment Day come out, Braun Strowman comes out. You've got all the fighting at ringside. Liv Morgan is distracting R-Truth. She wants to give R-Truth a big hug, but she then slams Truth's head on the top rope. Balor then hits him with a shotgun dropkick, and then Balor plants R-Truth with the coup de grace.
No, my problem with this is, right, so it ends with JD Madonna celebrating with Balor, alright? Right, last week we have a massacre, right? See, in 2001, when they had that Survivor Series ending, right? Austin gets the last stunner in The Rock, and him and McMahon laugh at each other as like 10 megastars laid out in the ring. See the next week, did it end with McIntyre defeating Taz and Spike Dudley in the main event for the tag titles? No, it fucking didn't, alright? It didn't. So why should... Triple H treats us like we're idiots. I just don't get... I think this show would have been better ending with the Bo Dallas promo. Because this does nothing for me.
I know, but you could argue it's hard to top what they done last week.
You know what, right? It would be hard to top what they did that Survivor Series ending. But I can guarantee the next show...
Didn't drop off like this.
Aye, yeah. Anyway, I'll give this show a 4 out of 10. There you go.
I mean, the Judgment Day is where it's at, though, isn't it? That's the main thing they've got. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense to put the belts on them. Liv celebrates with the Judgment Day, and it looks like Balor and JD McDonough almost like accept her in. They're like, well, she helped us get the belt, so we'll take her in as a member. I mean, how will Damian Priest feel about this? How will Rhea Ripley feel about this? I mean, could Liv Morgan be the new member, really, and we might see Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest get kicked out? Is that a possibility?
That could happen.
Damian Priest could be gone anyway if he loses at Money in the Bank, so... I mean, who knows? But that was it. Raw ends with them celebrating. Yeah, I thought it was a decent show. I gave last week a 5. I'll give this week I'll give a 4. I think Zelina Vega and Drew, that was the two standout performers.
The two MVPs anyway.
Tonight.
Put your swords together and clap your hands. It's a 4 out of 10.
It's a wee bit gay there, you know what I mean?
That's what Finn Balor wants. That's what Finn Balor gets.
Anyway, put your sword together. Appreciate Gunther's nipples, and we'll catch you in the next one. 4 out of 10. Till next time. Mother Russia. Peace. Even though he's not for Russia.
Larry. Imagine Larry sucking on Gunther's nipples. That's a sight to behold.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.